One of the most visible Notre Dame football alums for the last quarter century joins the countdown. Mike Golic played for the Irish in the 80s, went on to have a nice NFL career, and is now one of the nation's premier sports broadcasters.
Harry read that just like you wrote it for him.
Well, I tell you, it makes me feel even a little more older than I am.
Hey, let's start by talking about your impressions of this current Notre Dame team.
Well, listen, I think we all got excited when Sam Hartman, signed on here, and I remember my wife and I were in Ireland, and I think one of his first passes was like a swing pass, and the whole Notre Dame faithful cheered like we invented the forward pass. Like we're happy like we have a guy that can throw the ball, and that's something Notre Dame needed. You felt like you were out of a game if you were a couple of scores down. Now you feel like you're right there. You know you have a good running game. You know you have a solid offensive line, and then we flip to the defensive side of the ball, needing to get those big plays as well. I know we'll get into that, but Hartman brings, in watching him and talking to him, just that air of veteranism, right? I mean, and obviously, he's been around for a long time. So just his calm and his poise in the pocket, seeing reads, I could just, see in his mind what he's seeing, reading the blitz, getting rid of the ball where the hole is in the blitz. I mean, he's just making smart decisions. And one of the best things right now is the zero next to interceptions, because we know in the big games, that's what's going to cost you the most.
How much credit do you think new OC Jared Parker has with Hartman's success?
Well, I mean, you got to work in unison with the new OC. He's been used to a certain offense at Wake Forest for a number of years, and now he has to change that and get to a new verbiage, which is always like learning a different language. So there has to be that cohesiveness, and obviously it's working. You have Parker has a system that he wants, but you pair it with what your quarterback does best and what they like best, and then you find that happy mesh. It's some things that Parker maybe wanted to do that doesn't, and some things maybe Hartman wanted to do but doesn't. You find that mesh, but it mostly leans to the quarterback and making sure he's comfortable with the plays that you're calling.
As busy as you are with football season, you and your family have always made a point of coming back here and being active in this community. Why?
Well, because Notre Dame to us is family. Between my brothers coming here, all my kids going here, 2 playing football, 1 swimming, my wife going to St. Mary's, her sister going to St. Mary's. So we never put any pressure on the kids, right? We didn't brainwash them at all. I did tell them, go wherever you want, wherever you're comfortable, as long as it's not USC. I said, we just can't do that. But it has always been home to us. It's always family to us. So we have a place right on Notre Dame Ave. The kids like to come back now. Grandkids are in the scene as well. So the golf cart that I had, which is a 4-seater I got back in 2008, is soon going to become a 6-seater since I have to, more seats occupied. But this will always be home to us, always be a gathering point for our family as it continues to grow. That'll never change. We love this place.
Now, Mike, I survived 25 years anchoring with my sister, and it was a wonderful experience. Now you have a show with your son, Mike Golic Jr. How's that going, and where can we find that show?
Well, the expectation with you and your sister is there's friendly barbs, right? Because it's a brother-sister thing. Father and son, I expected Mike to kind of bend the knee a little bit. Oh, Father, you've been doing this forever. What words of wisdoms can you give me? What do I need to heed? What to make me? None of that. Just rips my opinion right away and just doing his thing. But he's fantastic. There is absolutely nothing, as you found out, nothing like working with family. And we both are with DraftKings now. DraftKings is breaking out into a sports network as well, not just gambling. So we're on Samsung TV Plus and DraftKings YouTube channel, DraftKingsNetwork.com, and it's going to just keep growing. It's a different world out there. Remember radio, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Radio. Now, I talk into a microphone and I have no idea where it's getting distributed anymore. But it doesn't change the fact I just talk into the microphone. But doing a show with my son, doing a show with one of my kids is the greatest joy I've had.
Broadcaster and bocce ball partner Mike Golic. Countdown continues after this.